The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled, meaning the mind actually has always had its own inherent potential and natural power and other biological, hereditary, and universal conditions and virtues that we can neither identify nor can we recognize, obviously, because we operate always on the fundamentally dangerous principles of ignorance, arrogance, envy, jealousy, frustration, desperation, all the time, which makes it all the way more hard to not only attain and develop good bonds and societal connections and public authenticity, and develop and maintain the existing reputation, character, quality, and other conditions, but also we cannot even recognize our own inherent qualities and internal virtues because we don't look within. We just do not want to look inside of ourselves and recognize, identify, realize our own problems, conflicts, shortcomings, deficiencies in the form of ignorance, arrogance, bad behaviors, complex attitudes, etc., that makes our growth, progress, learning, development all the way more difficult than the others or than anything else in our lives. And it's not always about success, possession, acquisition of knowledge all the time, but it's something more. It's more than that. It's basically enlightenment. It's coming at the understanding, realization, and conclusion of our abilities, talents, skills, knowledge, intelligence, and of who we are, what we are not, what we represent, what we do not represent, what is our weakness, what is our limitation, what we become or what we are going to become, achieve, conquer, and perform in our lives. So there's a lot of questions that are not identified, recognized, and also not answered by any of us, because we ignore our qualities, we ignore the within. But again, we do not have power over external events, circumstances, and people's behaviors, communications, interactions, actions either. So we don't control the people, and similarly, we can neither control or change their behavior, rejection, betrayal, etc. But we have power, obviously, over our mind, and realize this, and it will find strength, because the real strength lies within. And the mind is not something that should be filled with unnecessary garbage and unreasonable knowledge and the pursuit of undesirable, unnecessary goals, ambitions, education, success all the time, that ultimately makes us insignificant, worthless, meaningless, by not providing us with anything substantial in return at all. But the mind is a fire that should be kindled, and the fire should always be retained, including all of its qualities and virtues and merits that we already have and that we also have developed through years of